Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, you're welcome. Consider to subscribe and also like this video. So I take you on a journey of patente theory. If you are new to patente, this is how to study the theory. So when you download this app, this particular app, open the theory and start the topic one by one. So these are the topic we are going to be learning in due course. As we read in Italian language, we'll translate it to our English. So we start. This is topic number 1, which is strada, and these are the things we need to learn under strada. So let's go. This is number 1. This is strada. What is strada? Strada na road. Se strada, la strada è un'area a parte dalla circolazione di veicoli, pedone ad animale. E say strada, that is road. Now any area where we say is open for circulation of vehicle, pedone, people that are using leg to walk, animale, also animals. Può essere a senso unico or a doppio senso di circolazione, meaning that it can be, that is road can be senso unico, meaning one way, or doppio senso, that is two-way traffic. Ad essere suddivisa in carreggiata, meaning that the road can be divided, the strada can be divided in carreggiata. Look at this. So you find carreggiata inside the road. So carreggiata is part of the road. Comprende la carreggiata. Ok, scusa. Subdivise in carreggiata quando esista lo spazio traffico. So spazio traffico divides the road into different carreggiatas. Comprende la carreggiata, that is in this. From this, it is saying that road, these are components of the road, part of the road, different parts of the road. You have the carreggiata, you have the marciapiedi, the pista ciclabile, the corsia di emergenza, and also the banchine. All these make up what we call strada. Comprende la carreggiata. Carreggiata è riservata ai veicoli ad animale. Those are the people that march on carreggiata, veicoli and animale. Le banchine, that is the shoulder of the road, that is the end part of the road. Ed in marciapiedi. Marciapiedi riservata ai pedone. Marciapiedi is reserved for pedestrian, that's people that are using leg to walk on the road. E la pista ciclabile. Pista ciclabile is particular part where bicycle drives, which is reserved for biciclette. Go ahead, try the quiz and meet me at number 2. So number 2 is carreggiata. Carreggiata. This is carreggiata, the diagram of carreggiata. What is carreggiata? La carreggiata è parte un strada destinata ai transito di veicoli. Se carreggiata na carriageway that is destined for transport of vehicle, meaning that it is vehicles that circulate on carreggiata. Può essere a doppio senso di circolazione or a senso unico, meaning that carreggiata can be two-way traffic or one-way traffic, one-way directional traffic. Può essere suddivise in corsia, meaning that carreggiata can be divided in little bits, while these white lines can divide the carreggiata into corsia. Corsia is what we call lane, different lanes. E può essere affiancata di pista ciclabile, meaning that pista ciclabile can be by the side of the carreggiata, not inside the carreggiata. Fanno parte di carreggiata. These are the things you can find on the carreggiata, things that are on the carreggiata. Tutti le corsia, all the corsia are inside carreggiata. tranne la corsia di emergenza, except corsia di emergenza is not part of the carreggiata. L'attraversamento pedonale, that is zebra crossing. Zebra crossing is part of the carreggiata, ma non è il marciapiedi e i vali pedonali. Marciapiedi is not part of the carreggiata, and also vali pedonale, those are the pedestrian walkway. They are not inside carreggiata. Carreggiata is reserved for circulation of vehicles. Okay. L'attraversamento ciclabile, zebra crossing for bicycles, is also inside carreggiata, ma non è pista ciclabile, part for bicycle to circulate. It's not inside carreggiata, but outside carreggiata. But their crossing, the way the paths at which they cross, their own zebra crossing, attraversamento ciclabile, is part of the carreggiata. Non è fanno in altre parte la banchine e nella piazzola di sosta. This means that banchine and piazzola di sosta is not part of the banchine, is not part of the carreggiata. Banchine and piazzola di sosta is not part of the carreggiata, but they are part of strada. Go ahead, do the quiz and continue in the next one. Let's go. So the number 3 is corsia. What is corsia? Corsia is a lane. You can see this is a carriageway. This is a strada with 2 carriageway. In this you have different corsias. Each part of it have three corsias each. That is 3 lanes, and in all we have 2 carreggiata here and 6 corsia, that is 6 lane. So corsia, le corsia è un subdivisione di carreggiata, is subdivisions of carreggiata, limitata de striscia continua or discontinua. It means that these strisce, these lines that divide different lanes, it's called discontinuous. For this, it is discontinuous. That means these dotted lines, discontinuous. While there are ones you will see, it will be continuous without dotted, without being broken. Each of them have its own significance. È larghezza sufficienza per la circolazione di un fila di veicoli. The larghezza, the wideness of each of these lane, each of these corsia is wide enough to contain one file of a vehicle. Larghezza minimo di 2.8 meter e maxima di 4 meter. So its wideness, larghezza, the minimum it can have is 2.8, while the maximum is 4 meter. That is the wideness of a corsia. Una corsia è sempre a senso unico. One of the corsia, one of the lane, must always be for senso unico, meaning that it is only one way a corsia can go. E può essere di marcia destinata de normale marcia di veicoli. So these are types of corsia. This paragraph is talking about types of corsia. Di marcia, that is, there is a corsia di marcia destinata a normal marcia di veicoli, normal where vehicle they first drive. Corsia di emergenza, there is also a corsia they call corsia di emergenza. Per la sosta di emergenza, it is used for parking or when you have emergency while driving on a highway. There is also what they call corsia di accelerazione, meaning this corsia is per consentire l'ingresso della veicoli in una carreggiata. Ad esempio, in autostrada, this particular corsia allows you to enter, allows a vehicle to enter a carreggiata in autostrada, meaning it's allow ingresso into autostrada. Also, we have corsia di decelerazione destinata a rallentare di veicoli in uscita di un carreggiata. Ad esempio, dell'autostrada. So corsia di decelerazione allows you, is designed to rallentare, to reduce your speed while you are coming out uscita di carreggiata, especially in autostrada. There is also another corsia called corsia di riservata, designata esclusivamente a circolazione di un particular categoria di veicoli. So this particular corsia that is reserved is mainly for it is exclusively designed for circulation of some category types of vehicles. For example, there are corsia that is meant for only autobus or only taxi, while è quindi vietato le altri, meaning that particular corsia designed or reservata for one particular kind of vehicle will always forbid others to enter in the corsia. There is also corsia specializzata per determinata manovra. There is a corsia reserved for special maneuver. Ad example, you want to overtake sorpasso, la svolta, you want to turn, or per sosta, there are corsia like that. È possibile che su un corsia i veicoli debbano circolare ad una velocità minima obbligatoria. He said it is possible that each for a corsia can be reserved and given a minimum obligatory velocità, that is the normal speed you're supposed to ride on it. So a corsia can be designed to have specific kind of speed limit that you must ride on it, mentre non è consentito che motocicli o ciclomotori possono circolare affiancati. So it does not also allow ciclomotore, that is ladies bike, or motocicli power bike to drive side by side each other. If you don't understand, you can rewind it back, watch it over and over, and do quiz on it and meet me in the next one. The next one is corsia di accelerazione. Now, all the types of corsia, we are going to be looking into it individually so that you can understand them. So look at this diagram. You can see that pink vehicle coming from a minor road, a secondary road, going into the highway. You can see that little corsia, that's lane that it came from. Those are that is the particular lane they call corsia di accelerazione. I use it to enter into the autostrada. Corsia di accelerazione viene utilizzata per aumentare la velocità. Say this corsia di accelerazione. Accelerazione means increase in your speed. So corsia di accelerazione viene utilizzata. It is used to aumentare, to increase your speed e facilità ingresso di veicoli in un carreggiata a precedenza. You use corsia di accelerazione to enter into another road, a bigger road, especially those roads have precedence. Maybe that means it has the right of way. For example, in autostrada or su strada urbane principale. Ok. Si può trovare anche nella uscita da un'area di servizio. You can also see corsia di accelerazione at the area they call when you are coming out, uscita di area di servizio. For example, when you went to buy fuel or other services at the highway, when you are coming out, you use the corsia di accelerazione. Per rientrare su carreggiata di autostrada, you use it to enter back into the autostrada, the highway, ma non è all'uscita o l'entrata di un piazzola di sosta. It is not to enter, to come out, or to enter the piazzola di sosta. No. Nella corsia di accelerazione sono vietati la sosta e le sorpasso. In this corsia of accelerazione, it is not allowed, vietato. Vietati means it is not allowed for you to sosta, park your car there, or overtake. Overtaking is not allowed in this corsia di accelerazione. Go ahead and do the quiz and meet me in the next one. Corsia di decelerazione. This is another type of corsia. Look at that same vehicle going out of the carreggiata. Is leaving to a minor road. So corsia di decelerazione è utilizzata per il rallentamento di veicoli. It said this corsia helps you to slow down when you are coming out. And facilita l'uscita di un carreggiata a precedenza. It helps you to slow down and when you are coming out of the carreggiata that have precedence, that have rights of way. For example, at the autostrada or that is highway or at una strada extraurbane principale, also at Principale Road. È presente anche nella tratto di un'area di servizio. It also it takes you to area of service. This particular corsia di decelerazione leads you to entrance to the servizio, area di servizio, ma non è di piazzola di sosta, not in piazzola di sosta. Nella corsia di decelerazione sono vietati la sosta e il sorpasso. So in this particular corsia di decelerazione, it is forbidden for you to park your car sosta or sorpasso overtake. You can't overtake there. Go ahead and also do the quiz. Let's talk about banchine. Banchine, look at that. This is what they call banchine, shoulder of the road. That is the end part of the strada. The end part of the carreggiata. Le banchine è un'area della strada, is part of the road, is part of the strada. Externa alla carreggiata è situata oltre la linea bianca continua di margine. He said the banchine is part of the road, but it is outside the carreggiata. From that white line go inside is part of the carreggiata, but this one is outside the white line, so meaning that it's not part of the carreggiata. Destinata alle circolazione di pedoni ed non consente di norma il transito di veicoli. This banchine is meant for people to walk on, for pedestrians to walk on, and it does not allow vehicle to transit on it. So try the quiz and meet me in the next one. The next one is marciapiedi. You can say it, marciapiedi. Area that is destined for pedestrian, marciapiedi. Il marciapiedi che può essere rialzato or arraso. It can be raised up in this way, or it can be on the same level, or it can be arraso, raised up. In tale caso, delineatate in a tremondo. It can be delineated. You can see with the line, it can be raised, it can be on the same level. When you see it, you definitely know that it is marciapiedi. The area that is marked with red, those are the places where pedestrian walks on. È un parte de strada. It is part of the strada. Externa alle carreggiata. Yes, you can see it's part of the road, but it is not part of the carreggiata. It's outside the carreggiata. Destinata alla circolazione di pedoni. It is destined for the circulation of pedoni, people who use leg, they waka, pedestrians. Sei su marciapiedi sono dipinti la striscia di parcheggio, sono vieti e sostavi I veicoli. He said, except the marciapiedi is drawn lines, the parking lines are drawn on the marciapiedi. If you can't park on it, except you can't park on marciapiedi, except they draw those lines, those parking lines on it. That is the only time you can park on marciapiedi, because it is destinata for pedestrians. It is created for pedestrians to park, to pass. So if you don't understand, rewind it, go over it, and try the quiz. So the next thing is incrocio. Incrocio, as you can see, incrocio is a place where two roads meet each other. We call it junction. Intersezione a raso. A raso, you can see them at the same level. Intersezione a raso è un'area comune a due o più strade posto lo stesso piano o livello. Is an intersection, a junction between two or more roads where they meet at the same level or different level da non comprende con il passaggio a livello che ha invece incrocio di una strada con uno o più binari ferroviari. They said you shouldn't confuse it with passaggio a livello. Passaggio a livello is where road meets with train track. Train track. So this particular one is two different road meet with each other. While passaggio a livello is where a road meets with train track. Don't confuse both. Che permette ai veicoli di digressi dalla una alle altre strade o braccio di strada. He said it allows intersezione, incrocio, allows vehicle to digress, to divert in different parts of the road, or braccia, to branch in other part of the road. Può essere regolata da semaforo. It can be regulated with semaforo, that is traffic light. Okay. So number 9 thing we do is intersezione incrocio a livello. This is another type of strada. This is another type of incrocio. Sorry, it's another type of incrocio. So we have two type of incrocio a raso and incrocio a livello. The one on the same level and the one that is on different levels. Intersezione a livello sfasati è un incrocio tra strada situata ad altre diversi. He said na two road, na intersection, incrocio, that is junction between two strada. One pass under, another one pass above. So they are on different level. They did not encroach on the same level. They are not meeting each other. One pass up, one pass down. Collegate attraverso opposta infrastruttura. There are infrastructure that join the road together. For example, rampe, sovrapassi, sottopassi. These are rampe or flyovers connect the two. Overpass and the underpass, head bridge connect the two. The lower road and the upper one, the one that is up at different level, higher, you use so overpass to connect the two. Che facilita la circolazione di veicoli nella varie direzioni. This incrocio a livello, it connects the road. It allows circulation of road. It allows the circulation of vehicles, nella varie direzioni. This incrocio livello allows the circulation of vehicles in different directions, perché ne escluda i incrocio diritto. It excludes, they are not meeting each other. The vehicles are on different level. One is going up, one is down. So it excludes them from encroaching each other directly. So the next thing is type of strada. There are different type of strada. We have autostrada, we have strada estradali principale, we have strada de urbane, and we have estradali secondaria. So each of these strada have different unique factors to recognize them. They have different characteristics. So let's go to autostrada. L'autostrada è una strada carreggiata indipendente o separata di spazi traffico. Autostrada can be a road that have a carriageway that is independent. It can be just one road, one carriagata, or two, three carriagetas separated by a spartitraffico. Ciascune con almeno due corsia di marcia e corsia di emergenza. He said it must have at least two lanes of driving lanes and the corsia di emergenza. Priva di incroci a raso. In Autostrada, you can't find incrocio di araso. Sono invece presenti gli incroci a liveros facati. So what you see in Autostrada is a liveros facati. That is the one at different level and not araso. You can't find incrocio araso in Autostrada. So, recintità lateralmente è muniti di corsia di accelerazione. So, by the side is always fenced by the side. That is this lateralmente recintità. It is always fenced with irons by the side. È muniti di corsia di accelerazione. You have corsia di accelerazione at Autostrada e di decelerazione, also di decelerazione per ingresso e di uscita di veicoli. So you use the corsia di accelerazione to ingresso and corsia di decelerazione for uscita. È riservata ai circolazione di alcune categorie di veicoli. So in Autostrada, it is reserved for circulation of for some categories of vehicles because Autostrada is a highway. Not every vehicle can enter there. Motor veicoli di almeno 150 cubic. So vehicles, power bike that has at least 150 centimeter cubic, auto veicoli che siano in grado di raggiungere la velocità di 80 km per hour. These are vehicles that can be circulated. Ad è contraddestinata di opposta segnale in inizio ad fine. So for Autostrada, for you to know that you have entered Autostrada or you are leaving Autostrada, you must to see this type of sign. Autostrada is denoted with a green background. So these are, you will see this when you are entering the inizio, and you will see this when you are coming out, meaning that fine, it has finished, you have left Autostrada. I limiti maximum di velocità è generale di 130 km. So the limit maximum speed that you can drive in Autostrada is 130 km. In presenza di opposito segnale è il tratto con particolari caratteristiche può essere elevata a 150 km per hour. It say in Autostrada, the general speed limit that you can drive is 130, but in some cases, in particular characteristics, when there are special characteristics, they can raise it up to 150. E la segnaletica è di colore verde. Like I said, it is always green color. That is for you to know that it is Autostrada, that you are passing through Autostrada. So go ahead, do the quiz and see me in the next one. If you don't understand it, play it and listen to it over and over. You will understand. So the next road we want to talk about is Strada Estrobani Principale. This is the sign. So, principale strada Estrobani Principale è un'area strada e carreggiata, una strada a carreggiata indipendente o separata di spartitraffico. It's a strada, this particular strada, na part of the road. It can have its own carreggiata, one single carreggiata indipendente, or separated. It can have different carreggiatas separated by spartitraffico. Ciascune una meno due corsia di marcia. It must have at least 2 lanes for driving. E privi di intersezione a raso. Also, you don't see intersezione a raso in autostrada. Sono invece presenti le intersezioni di livero sfasati. In strada extraurbane principale, you see only intersezione a livero. E as prevista the opposto area di sosta. You don't see area di sosta. You also see area di sosta in principale. So this is his way. Anywhere you see something like this, it means you can stop and wait or rest or park for a moment or a period of time, and you continue your journey. E di accesso corsia di accelerazione. You can use corsia di accelerazione to enter e di accelerazione per uscire. È riservata di circolazione di alcune categorie di veicoli a motore. Strada principale is reserved for some categories of vehicle. Not every vehicle that can enter there. Non possono entrare biciclette, ciclomotori e quadricicli leggeri. Bicycle, ladies machine, and quadricicli, the light quadricicli cannot enter principale. Strada principale. È contraddestinata lì opposto segnale di inizio e fine. So it's always, you have this to tell you that you have entered autostrada, and when they barrier it, when they cross it, you know that it is fine. I limiti maximum di velocità è di 110 km/h. So the limit maximum the velocity of strada extraurbane principale is 110, while that of autostrada is 130. La segnaletica è di colore blu, so it has how to know it is blue color. You use blue color to signify principale. Okay, go ahead, do the quiz, and if you have any question, drop at the comment section and I'll be glad to communicate with you over there. So this particular one is spartitraffico, isola di traffico. This zebra portion of the road is called isola di traffico. This is how it is drawn in the diagram. Isola di traffico è una parte della strada, è della carreggiata. It's part of the strada and is also part of the carreggiata. Rialzata or dipinta a raso sul piano stradale. He said it can be raised. Sometimes they use block to build it as if it's a roundabout. No, it's not. Sometimes it can be slightly raised high, or it can be on the same level like this one with the road. It can be on the same level, but you must see it drawn like this. Esclusa di traffico veicolare. It excludes vehicle from transiting on it. Vehicle should not drive on top. Viene evidenziata mediante zebratura di colore white bianco. You say how to know that this place is isola di traffico. It is evidently drawn zebra crossing of white. You see it with these oblique white lines. Is drawn like zebra. È delineata di striscia bianche di ricorda. He said they use these white lines to draw it. È destinata a disseparare e inclinare le correnti di traffico. It is designed to separate and also incanale, to channel traffic in different direction. As you can see how the arrows are going, telling you which road to pass, where to pass. Do you understand? So it channels the traffic to different direction. su di esso è vietato marciare e sostare. On top of it, you cannot drive your car on it, and you cannot park on top of the isola di traffico. It is forbidden to do so. È sbagliato dire che facilita la salita e la discesa di tram e passeggeri di tram. You say it is wrong for you to say that it allows people to come down from tram or climb tram, which is fast, so that is the work of Savagente. Filobus e autobus. Questo è la funzione di Savagente, okay? So try the quiz, drop your questions, and tell me how it has been going. So the next thing I want to talk about is attraversamento pedonale. This is what is called attraversamento pedonale. The portion of the road when you want to cross road, you go there and cross, and while crossing, vehicles will stop for you. We call it zebra crossing, and in Italian language it is called attraversamento pedonale. L'attraversamento pedonale è un'area di parte della strada, is part of strada e della carreggiata destinata di una serie di strisce bianche parallele. So it is destined, like it is designed with this white line that are parallel to each other. Su quale i pedoni che attraversano hanno diritto di precedenza rispetto ai veicoli. You say on top of it, why people are crossing, it is meant for people to cross the road, cross the carreggiata. Why they are on top of it, why they are crossing the road, the pedestrians have precedence, they have the right of way over the vehicle. So the vehicle stops for them to cross. Su strisce pedonali sono vietati le sosta e la fermata. So on top of this attraversamento pedonale, it is forbidden for you to park your car there, sosta, or ferma, to stop your car. You can't do that. Okay, I hope it is going well with your quiz. Let's go to the next. The next one is Savagente. Savagente. This is what is called Savagente. So, Savagente è una parte della strada rialzato. It's part of the road, but you see sometimes they raise it up. You can see they will build it up with a block to rialzate, to bring it higher. Okay? Destinata a riparo o allo sosta di pedoni che attraversano la strada stessa. So most often it is designed so that when you are crossing, you can stand on it. It will be easier for you. You cross one of the part of the carreggiata, you can stand on it at fermata. Or the fermata di public, okay, in corrispondenza di attraversamento pedonale or the fermata di trasporti pubblici. So mostly it is designed to help you cross the road, especially or when you are coming down from a public bus, you will be able to land your leg on it. Agevola la salita e la discesa di passeggeri la tram, filobus ad autobus. So it helps you to come down, it facilitates you to come down from the autobus, filobus and autobus. It helps you so that your leg can quickly reach there and you will stand on it before you salita or before you climb the bus. Può essere segnalato con colonne luminose a luce gialla fixa. So sometimes they put in this, most often they put this yellow luminosa. This particular thing is reflective in nature. It does not have light of its own. So in the quiz, they can ask you, it has light in luce proprio, which is falso, because it does not have a luce proprio. It is fixa and it is reflected, it is luminoso, meaning that if you shine light on it with your car, it will reflect, telling you that there is something, there is obstacle on the carreggiata. Okay, so go ahead and do the quiz. If you have any question, drop it at the comment section. Okay. So the next thing we want to talk about is area pedonale. Area pedonale. Something like this. Area pedonale, the area pedestrian walkway. The area pedonale delimitata dalla oppositi segnale stradale di inizio e di fine. So mostly you will see the beginning. At the beginning of that area, this sign will be put there. At the end of this, the part of the road that they are referring to, they will cross it like this, meaning that it has ended. E fine. È una zona destinata al transito di pedoni in cui possono circolare biciclette. So in this area, it is designed and destined for only pedoni to walk there. In cui possono circolare there. Biciclette can drive there in area pedonale. Veicoli di servizio di persone diversamente abili. The disabled people, their vehicle can also pass there. Veicoli in servizio di emergenza. Polizia, vigili di fuoco, ambulanza con luce lampeggiante blu e sirene in funzione can pass there. Any service di emergenza, vehicle di service di emergenza, it could be polizia, it could be vigili di fuoco or ambulanza. When they have their luce blue, when they have their white blue lights blinking and siren is in function, is on, they can also pass in this area. It means they are walking. E altre categorie di veicoli, ad esempio i veicoli elettrici, solo se espressamente indicata nella segnale. So other vehicles that can pass are vehicles that they will write it in this particular sign saying that they are allowed. Only when they are written here or granted access, that is when such a vehicle can drive in this area. Sometimes this type of area is seen in the centro, where normal vehicle no they just pass anyhow. So go ahead, do the quiz and let me know how it's going at the comment section. So number 16. Number 16 is zona traffico. This particular area is called zona traffico limitata. Zona traffico limitata. La zona a traffico limitata è un'area delimitata di opposito segnale stradale di inizio e di fine. Mostly you will see this sign as zona traffico limitata, and when it ends, they will write this that particular zone has ended. Nella quale l'accesso e la circolazione di veicoli sono limitata da ore prestabilite o di particolare categoria di utenti di veicoli. It says this area, this particular area è accesso as in nell'area all'accesso e la circolazione di veicoli. Okay, the access to this area and the circulation of the vehicles are limited at particular time, and it is also limited some particular category of vehicle or utenti della strada. Utenti, categoria di utenti, that is a categoria kind of people or vehicle to pass there. È sbagliato affermare che EV è consentito solo il transito di ciclomotore e biciclette. Falso. That is wrong for you to say that it only allow transit of ciclomotore, that is ladies machine and bicycle to pass there. It's not true. È che è vietato ai pedoni nella ore notturno. È che è sempre vietato ai transito di veicoli a motore. He said it is also wrong for you to say that it's sempre vietato the movement of vehicle wey get engine, which is falso. Vi sono invece circolare solo I veicoli autorizzato. So vehicle can actually drive there, but you must gain the authorization without limit the number. Does not limit the number of vehicle that pass, but you must be authorized to be able to park there. Okay, let me know how it's going in the comment section. Hope it's going well. So the next thing we want to talk about is passo carabile. Passo carabile. This particular sign is called passo carabile. You see it in people's gates, at the people's gates, or in front of their garage. So, è un zona di accesso alle proprietà private laterale della strada. You say this passo carabina, the area they always place in front of private properties. You can access the lateral side, but you can't access, like, you can't park your car in front of the particular place where you see this car. It could be where you see this sign. It could be garage, it could be cortile, etc. Deve essere corredata dal posto segnale. This particular sign, they have to put it in the front of their garage so that you will not park there. And it have to have some things for you to make sure, symbols for you to make sure that it is authorized. We have con indicazione di numero di autorizzazione. You will see the number of the people that authorized it, e dell'entrato de che ha rilasciato, di solito di comune. So mostly it is comune that gives it. So they will leave their name, like you can see here, they say comune di Piacenza. It could be comune di Roma. They will write it there. At the end of the passo carabile there, you see the authorized number is always written there and the year at which they gave it. In corrispondenza di passo carabile, non è consentito sostare. In front of this place now where you can see the sign, it is not allowed for you to park your car there. Mentre even anche the titolare di passo carabile, even the owner, the man that puts it, the woman that puts it in front of their house, it is not allowed for them to park there. You understand? Mentre è possibile effettuare la fermata. You can ferma in front of there, but you cannot sosta. Any question, drop in the comment section while you do the quiz. Okay, so I will see you guys in my next one. Try to do the quiz. We've done 1 to 17. So go ahead and do the quiz and I will see you. Okay, let me see. Okay, sorry, let me treat this particular one and we'll call it a day so that next time I'll start another topic. So you can see most of us have this in our area where a road meets with train track. You can see the train passing. So it is called passaggio a livello when a road meets with train track. So il passaggio a livello è un attraversamento a raso su stesso piano. On the same level is a crossing between a road and a train track on the same level. They cross on the same level. Look at that. Tra un strada ad una linea ferroviaria. So just like I said, it is a crossing between strada and ferroviaria. Caratterizzato della presenza del seguito attrezzatura. There are some things you see on passaggio a livello. Barriere or semi-barriere. You will see barriere or semi-barriere. That thing that closes and opens when the train is passing. Le luci rosa, there are lights that also blink when a train is coming. Dispositivo di segnalazione acustica a campana. There is also acoustic bell that always ring while train is passing. Crocio di Sant'Andrea. You also see this type of crocio there, depending the types of the passaggio all'evero, which we are going to see as we continue. Pannelli distanzometrici. You also see this. It is called pannelli distanzometrici. It tells you the distance. Each one of the crossing means 50 meters. So it tells you how far you are to the passaggio all'evero. Cioè che indica la distanza. Exactly what I've said. So we have come to the end of today's topic. Go ahead, do the quiz over and over. Come to this video and tell me how it has helped you in the comment section. I would love to read your comments. And next time we continue with number 19. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Keep doing quiz. Bye.